Horror movie a day, day 14. Ooh. Okay, so this weekend I've decided to do a 2-day horror movie marathon. 15 horror movies over the course of 2 days. I started with
Aliens. This time, it's war.
I know it's more of a sci-fi action adventure, but it does have horror elements. And really, I mainly watched it for Bill Paxton. May he rest in peace. Next,
Creep Show. The most fun you'll ever have being scared.
an amazing horror anthology from the 80s. People like Stephen King, George Romero, actors like Ted Danson, Leslie Nielsen. Great, great movie. Next was
Pray it's not too late.
this is another one of those little kid adventure films, but it's a horror film. Little kid finds a gate to hell in his backyard. Little little claymation demons, heavy metal music. Plus, it's a little kid Steven Dorff. Great movie. Next,
The Funhouse.
this was my first time seeing this. To be honest with you, I really wasn't a fan. It was slow, very, very dated. Just wasn't a big fan. Next, some Hammer films I like, some I don't. This just seemed like the director just wanted to get girls naked and making out with each other. Didn't really care for it. Next was this was Dario Argento, so not exactly my cup of tea, but it had Donald Pleasance and it had Jennifer Connelly, which they both put in great performances, and it had a monkey. Monkey was a big character in the movie. Can't go wrong with a monkey. Next, this is about these people getting stuck playing a horror VHS board game. Basically a horror version of Jumanji. Acting was horrible, just didn't care for it. And I'm wrapping up day one with Clive Barker, Pinhead. Great movie, great visuals. I mean, Clive Barker is a master of horror.
Did not. Did not. Dear, our bickering will get us nowhere.
Actually, it's our lack of legs that will get us nowhere.
I started off day two with this movie was really disappointing. It was a modern day B film. It was a zombie virus that was spread like an STD, and it was just really bad. Next, very, very David Lynch. I mean, it's hard to follow, very strange, yet somehow very entertaining. Next is the Rob Zombie remake. I love this movie, not so much its sequel. It was a very real look at what Michael Myers would be like if he was real. It had a really interesting twist to it as well. Next was very scary sci-fi film. Love this film. Some very disturbing scenes. It dealt very much with fears, primal fears, phobias. Really good. It works both as a horror film and as a sci-fi film. Next, I'd love to give you my review of Cat People, but my internet went out. High winds picked up, and my internet went out. So I saw about 10 minutes of it. And unfortunately, that's the end of my marathon. I had 2 other movies lined up.
A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. Freddy's just around the corner.
And I've already seen the 2 of those. They're great movies, but I'm just disappointed that I wasn't able to finish my marathon the way I wanted to. Oh well, on to the next.